Hello, welcome to class this month, Climb a Tree. So, if you are taking all of the classes that go along this month, I think this one and the mat one will really build the reformer and the winded chair. The winded chair is always, as always, the hardest one, but I know a lot of you like to do it first. So with that, here we go. Take your push-through bar, no spring, and we're just going to warm up with the push-through no spring because I actually want to get into using the bar from the sprung from the below right away. So we're going to build our tree really quickly. So lift the bar up, not from your shoulders and your ears, but from your shoulders, pulling your whole back up, and then round and reach. If you're someone whose legs like to pull off of the bar, make sure that you're reaching your arches forward, not your heels. And I promise it makes it actually easier, especially for my hypermobile bodies. And reach and lift and reach and lift. And if you have a metal bar, this might feel like nothing. And so a super light spring might also be helpful this month. If you have a wood bar, you can actually feel the warm up of your arms connected to your back. It's almost like we're doing shoulder flossing, but without going behind us. Last time. All right, reach up. Go ahead and take one arm to the side. Big stretch. And then to the opposite side and stretch. Okay, so put your safety strap on. And then you're going to put your spring from below. If you have weighted springs and you only have like light springs, then I would definitely want you to make sure that you make it so it feels like one heavy spring, okay? That will be really key here. But you know you and what you work best. We're going to work from footwork first. So head at the edge. If that's too tight for you, know that you can always put like a winded chair or your short box here, and then your head can slide back. But the further back you go, obviously the easier it is. I want you to get towards a little bit more of a stretch. So place your heels together, your toes on, arms down by your side, point the feet. You get to see your feet do something here, which is different than when you do footwork on a reformer. So as you bend your knees and straighten your legs, notice what your feet are doing. Hug those inner heels together. Keep your tailbone reaching down, which just means that as the knees bend, don't let your tailbone lift up. You are in charge of that. So you can even put your hands like on your thighs and try to keep it down, right? Help guide it down. You can pat it down if you want, and bend and straighten. So even though the legs will come to the chest, we're not letting the knees just fold in. You're still pushing into the bar. And I want you to think about this bending and straightening as we move on to the arches as the limbering that we do for our tree. So even though the thighs will leave you here, this is a great chance to keep your hips square and even. Open up the back of your thighs, but keep the hamstrings on even as you bend the knees. So it's not just about flopping the knees straight and bend, right? And then go on to your heels and bend and straighten. Woo! And bend and straighten. You got this. Woo! 2 more. My hamstrings are a little tight from the extra walking I've been doing. So point and flex. And as you point and flex, again, this is something you do as you get into your tree. So notice that the point and flex has connections and muscles to it. It's not just choreography. And then go ahead and bend your knees. If you need to put your knees together, toes apart, it's totally fine with me. What we're going to do is we're going to slide down a little bit just so that our neck is underneath the bar. And you're going to have your knees bent, feet pushing down, push-ups, elbows wide. So think of this like shave. It's not a super hard exercise. That's supposed to be. It's just helping you feel what happens when your arms straighten. Do your wrists bend or your elbows lock? Are you able to keep your shoulders pushing down on the carriage wide and connecting to your back? Because we're going to do monkey and tower, and your arms have to be working from your back, not your biceps or your chest, okay? Hold it here. with your arms straight, pulling your feet back on.